Welcome back. Our next performer has appeared on such shows as Star Search and Showtime Comedy Network. He's treated like a king wherever he goes because he's the king of the road comics. After tonight's performance, he will have been on the road 2,444 nights straight. Yeah. And he's got the pictures to prove it. So please give a warm North Carolina welcome for Frank King.
Thank you very much. I have been on the road 2,444 nights in a row, 328,000 miles. I took pictures, and now you guys have to sit through them. Here we go. You guys ready? Lights, camera, action. Say what you will about the Ku Klux Klan in Louisiana, you can't say they don't warn you. Blacks run. Speaking of warnings, here's my favorite toll road sign. Last chance before entering toll road, liquor and beer. I'll be damned if I'm going to pass up an opportunity to drink and drive. Of course, if you do drink and drive, and we don't recommend that, but if you do, and you wreck your car and you want a beer while you're getting it fixed, Ken and Ed's Bar and Garage. Yes. Speaking of service stations, here's my favorite radiator shop. B&R Radiator, a good place to take a leak. Yeah, same subject service station, Waverly, Ohio, PP Gas. Where do they get the PP gas? They pump it right out of the PP Creek. I don't think I'm going to let go of that old rope swing. How about you guys? Here's my favorite restaurant misspelling. Not the manager, look closely. Manger Special. Turns out the sausage and biscuits delivered by 3 wise men. You guys remember Rosie the maid from the Jetsons? There she is today. Kind of a sad story. Kind of a... See those spots in front? Looks like Astro's been by a couple of times. That's Here's my favorite airport sign. Can you see this? No smoking, no guns, no bombs. Look at that bomb. Expecting Wile E. Coyote through here? No fire. That's my favorite. You think that's a big problem at the nation's airports? People trying to sneak flames through that security checkpoint? Excuse me, sir. Is that a hibachi in your pants? No, sir. My hemorrhoids just flared up. Anybody been to Dolly Parton's theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee? Here's the main entrance, I believe, to Dollywood. Now, it's a striptease joint in Orlando, Florida. The building itself, designed by the famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright during puberty. The doorman said $10 to get in. I said, yeah, but how much just to lie on top for a couple of minutes? Want to buy marijuana? I found the place. Weed next 3 exits. That's what I call the rest area. Yeah, got off the highway, bought some. I couldn't find the highway again. Weed is kind of a small town, just one intersection, corner of Good and High. Yeah, tell me that's not a crack house. Here's my favorite school in all the world, Hickey School. Only school you can go to, suck and get an A. Here's the world's first museum of sexually transmitted diseases, the Herpetarium. If you go there, you have got to see the Simplex 2 exhibit. It is fabulous. Just wear gloves and don't drink out of the fountain. That's my advice. Intercourse tourist information. I went in here just to look at the brochures. Think UPS is bad? Look at this, UPMS. They only deliver once a month, and they're not too happy about that. You want it when? Yeah. Speaking of once a month, here's my favorite town, Climax. And I got there, my wife got there half hour later. Gentlemen, if you don't make it to Climax, spend the night here. Blue Ball Hotel. Yeah, Spent a lot of nights there as a teenager, I did. Here's someplace I never went as a teenager, Watsonville. If you've never been there, it's a small town, fork in the road. It's kind of... I believe I have You guys are hip. I believe I've noticed a rather unusual trend in the naming of Oriental restaurants. See if you can pick up the trend. Yadong. Gets better. Nam Hung. You guys see a pattern forming here? Bang Wow. Yeah. Maybe they're serving soul food. Maybe that's it. Maybe. Big Long. And you're worried about the MSG in the meal. Here's my favorite sign on the way to the beach. Get your crabs here, clean restrooms. Kind of a contradiction in terms, ain't it? Itch, itch, scratch, scratch, didn't stop here. No, sir. Stopped at this place, glad I did. Our vacuum cleaner sucks. Yeah, I spent 3.5 hours and $45 worth of quarters in this place. My carpet's still dirty, but I think I'm in love. Speaking of love, here's my favorite state park, Big Bone Lick State Park. Yeah, porn star John Holmes is buried here. It's right across the street from the Beaver Lick Baptist Church. Well, girls, turnabout's fair play, huh? If I was a member of that church, I'd be at that prayer service every Wednesday night. This, by the way, is Guess Who, Jimmy Swaggart's new congregation. It ran into Reverend Swaggart at this intersection, Church and Hooker Streets. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Well, look closely, see where he went. 69th and coming. I gotta be going. You guys been fun. Thanks, and good night.
Stay tuned for more laughs with comedy on the road.